Hi, I'm Scott, Machine Gun Dad. I guess you're supposed to I'm supposed to beg for the like and subscribe button. So I'm begging for the like and for you to hit those buttons. If you saw the header, the last PSP revolver. Well, what's PSP? Pennsylvania State Police. Why is it the last? Well, it's technically not the last because towards the end they were running out of these, so they issued the GP100 to officers. But I wasn't an officer. This was the last one used by patrol and crime. This is a Ruger Security 6 stainless. This gun was issued to me in 1983. I'm not going to repeat it, but I can still cite the serial number because, you know, when you're at the academy, you learn those important things. Now, it's just a double single Security 6. They put the Hogue grips on it, which are actually pretty decent. These are well worn, but for some reason they didn't develop that stickiness that Hogue is famous for. Double single, single, double. I'm going to turn it to the side, put the cylinder open, show you the sights. I don't know if my son will be able to pick up the sights. Now, I want to tell you that when we had these guns, I wasn't a fan. I always thought we were 10 years behind switching to semi-automatics. And when we had these guns, they were worn out. This gun shot nothing with 357 rounds except for like the first 200 rounds that were 38. There was so much slop when the gun was under lock that there's a video, which is long, I'm sure the state probably deleted it. When I was shooting off the barricade of the stress shooting course, it blew wood back into my face. There was so much spray coming out of the forcing cone. And there was no lockup. When you cock the hammer back like this, see how this is relatively tight? Before it would move back and forth. So we complained. Troopers in the field complained. And the state in their infinite wisdom said, well, you know, they sent us some fielding gauges and we don't see anything wrong with them. The ironic thing is when I got out of when I retired and I had already bought this gun when we switched guns, I sent this back to Ruger. I says it's shaving lead. Ruger put a new barrel, a new cylinder, a new locking piece in it, and all the new springs. The gun was completely worn out, and yet the PA State Police were still fielding these guns as serviceable. Shows you how, if you have a large major police department and you have people who are non-gun people in charge of it, how screwed up things could be. Anyway, that's just a short little story on this little gem that's in my collection. As a red tag, it's actually, I've had it longer than my FFL. I'm going to take it out in the range and shoot it for you and we'll be done. Alright, we're going to take my Security 6 for 12 rounds. 38. Believe it or not, I think I have maybe 4 rounds of 357 left, and they were old state rounds. When I opened the box, there was a flashlight bulb in there from the old days, so I don't really want to shoot that box. It's kind of sentimental. So let's give this a whirl. It's already loaded. First, let's try single, because I haven't shot this gun since 2013. Try double. Oh, I missed. Missed again. Going to show you a reload that when we started, we didn't have speed loaders. That's how old I am. We had speed strips, which loaded 2 at a time. So we got in the habit at the academy to go faster if you didn't have speed strips to load 2 at a time. Now, of course, my hands are fumbly right now because I'm old. But when you were younger, this was the quickest way to load your service revolver if you didn't have, instead of doing it that way, 2 at a time. Alright, let's give it 6 more and we'll call it a day. I'm shooting 15 yards at a 10-inch plate. I'm sorry, 25 yards. That should be 6. I hate to say it, but this gun does shoot good. Anyway, the last of the PSP revolvers. Thanks for coming to my channel. Bye.